let's make a video. Hey, what's up guys, Terry Z here. So I apologize, I have not been keeping up on the video making, but I have been keeping up on the reading. So let's talk about that. My first book, book 101 out of 100, so this was the warm-up round, was The Word for World is Forest by Ursula K. Le Guin, and I did finish that about 2 weeks ago. Basically the answer is great book. I'm really happy that I read it. It's so predictable. It was such a predictable story. Like within the first 10 to 20 pages of it, you knew where she was going with it, you knew what the point was, and you could see how it was all going to pan out. You could tell where she was going. You knew what was going to happen. And the best part of that is, it was, once you got there, once you got to that point in the story where you knew you were going from the very beginning, just because you knew you were going there did not make it any less cathartic. It was everything that I wanted it to be. This is the first Ursula K. Le Guin novel I've read, and I know that a lot of people, it just didn't float their boat because of how predictable it was. And you know, it is one of those stories where you're just like, I know where you're going with this. I can see the finish line at the start. But for me, it didn't matter. I thought it was great. I got very wrapped up in the characters. I got really wrapped up and really wrapped into the story. I was sucked in within, you know, a couple of pages. I was just sucked in. It was great. And because of this novel, I created an extra addendum to my rules. We have a 5-star rating system. You get 1 star if you pass the 20% mark, which I mentioned in the first video. I have to read 20% of every novel, and if I'm wrapped up and I care about it enough after the first 20% of the novel, you get your first gold star. If I get wrapped into the characters, you get your second gold star. If I enjoy the language that you use, you as in the author, if I enjoy the language and how things are expressed in the story, that's 3 gold stars. I'm blanking on the 4th gold star. I'm gonna put that right here. Whatever I type right here, that's the 4th gold star. And the 5th one is if I'm happy with the ending. And I'll tell you what, this book, Word for World is Forest, got all 5 stars. It was that good, in my opinion. Now the star rating system is completely based on my opinion. By no other means, I don't care what your opinion is of the book. Well, I mean, I care about what your opinion is of the book. If you've read this book, give me your opinion on this book in the comment section below, because I do care about your opinion, but your opinion does not change the rating of this book in my little whatever. But if a book gets all 5 gold stars, then I will purchase it, and it will become a permanent part of my collection. So, because Word for World equals Forest got all 5 stars, I bought it. This is mine, and I even wrote in here, Top 100 Sci-Fi Challenge, Book 101, July 2011. You can see where I screwed it up, and I screwed it up, and then I put my name in there. So yay! This book wins. Approved! And then the next book. The next book was book 100. It is The Road by Cormac McCarthy. And I would show you the cover, but I've already read it and I've returned it to the library this afternoon, so I no longer have it. I'm in a gray area right now. It's very strange. I didn't give myself enough time before I requested the next book on the list, so I've read The Road, I've finished The Road, and the next book is not here. So I have nothing to read right now. I pulled Winnie the Pooh off of the shelf, and I will explain why I pulled Winnie the Pooh off in a moment. The Road by Cormac McCarthy is the most depressing book I've ever read in my entire life. If you're looking for a book to kill yourself to, this is the one. This is it. Now, that being said, I don't mean to say that it was a bad book, because I don't think that it was. I really did enjoy, I enjoyed the book very much. It passed the 20% mark within an hour. I mean, I crushed over half of that book in an afternoon. I mean, I got sucked into the story. It was really, really fantastic. I loved the words that he used, he being Cormac McCarthy. I cared about the characters very much. I just finished reading the story last night, so it's much fresher in my mind than word for word. So I apologize, Ursula. For all of you who want to really read what else I had to say about word for word as Forrest, go check out my Tumblr, because it's all there, including spoilers about it. I have yet to write one for The Road, but I will, so stay tuned on that. But this is my brief, quick, down and dirty on The Road. It was just... that was a very painful book to get through. Painful in that, I mean, I watched these characters, I struggled with these characters, you know, internally in my mind. I watched these characters struggle down the road from very far north in the United States. I believe it's never really clear where they are. We just know that they're traveling. And it's also never really clear what exactly happened to the world. And that's okay. I mean, I guess that's part of the idea. I guess that's what Cormac was going for, is to not answer a lot of these questions. Anyway, but we go from the north with them, and we travel south to the coast of Mexico, I believe, because they do mention that they're finding like a ship's log, and it's all in Spanish, and like there's things in Spanish, so they might be on the coast of Mexico somewhere. But they've traveled from the north to the south, and I mean, it is like 255 pages, 54 pages of just traveling from the north to the south, and it is a struggle. It's a struggle for them, and I got so sucked in to the man and the son, and we never learn their names, which is another really interesting thing that I really appreciated. You know, you kind of get to name them yourself. It's just the man and the boy. So that's kind of cool. So ultimately, I mean, it was a great read. It was a really good read. I really liked it until the last page of the book. And when it ended, I was angry. The last paragraph of the book, maybe I'm missing something here, folks. If you've read The Road and you know what I'm talking about, can you please explain to me in the comment section below what was Cormac going for with that last paragraph of the book? Because that last paragraph just confused me. He ended it in such a way that I felt like he just got tired of writing the story and just gave up on the characters altogether. It was not a cathartic ending for me. It was not, I wasn't satisfied. I was not satisfied by how he ended the book. It was just like, and we're done. The end. Carry on. Read my next novel. And I was like, what is this? Why would you do this to me? So the answer is, The Road got 4 stars because it was perfect. It was going to become a part of the collection until the end, when I wasn't pleased with the story anymore. So the cat came to say hello. 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 This little guy he's been my little companion throughout the whole process. He likes to sit with me while I read, so we like him. He's a big baby. So that's really where I'm at right now. I'm in a gray area between books. I am waiting on the next book will be The Lost World by Arthur Conan Doyle. Um, so I'm excited about that one. That one's going to be cool. First of all, I've never read anything by Arthur Conan Doyle. I know the name. I know that he's a very famous author. We can talk about him in the next episode because this is running really long now. But I'm really excited about it. So we shall see where we go. I'm hoping that the book gets here probably tomorrow. It's been in transit all day. I think it's coming from like Berea. Or maybe Mayfield. So it's coming. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow and I can start reading very soon. So I will get back with you guys hopefully very soon, let you know where I'm at. So thank you so much for watching. If you know anything about the word for world is forest or the road, leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what your opinions are on the books, or if you haven't read the books but you know the authors, you know, I'd love to hear your opinions on these things. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.